everybody. Happy Wednesday. You are beautiful. I showed you all my weeds before. See, you can see some of the flowers now. And this was a swamp. It's actually a swimming pool now. Woo woo! But I have the phone like this to show you my red rain boots. See them? Do 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 do. And I want to tell everybody to get their rain boots out. Get your rain boots out. Get them out. Get them out. Because the desert season is about to be over. And the word that I hear that I'm proclaiming over you and over me today is I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. So I got my rain boots on. And instead of weeping, you're going to start singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. I'm jumping up and down. Can you see me? I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. The long-awaited rains are coming. They're coming. They're coming. And I know it's been so long for some of you. Some of you have waited so long, but they're coming. Hold on to faith. I want to say something about faith. If you are a woman or if you're a woman or man of faith, people are going to think you're crazy. They're going to think you're crazy because what you're doing is believing in something you cannot see. You can't see it. That's why it's faith. Remember me more. The poem for faith is leaning with unbroken trust, holding hope, believe, and you're grasping in another realm. You're possessing something in another realm, which you don't see. I just want to encourage you today. You are a woman of faith. Hold on to your faith. He who promised you is faithful. And I was thinking about Elijah. Everyone think he was crazy bus. He was like bald and he had this camel hair and he was out in the wilderness and he would say these things and everybody was like, what is going on with him? But you know what? He knew God. And God trusted his heart and he worked through him. He slayed all the prophets of Baal. And then right after that, in the book of James, read this. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. That means there's a lot of power. What makes something effectual and fervent? Does it mean that you have to do it a certain way? Or fast and pray to a certain? Not necessarily. Effectual and fervent means it's with all of your heart and you have faith. Not in your faith, but in your God. That whatever he's told you, it's going to come to pass. And it says right after that in James, he said, Elijah was a man who had passions and he was a normal man just like us. But he believed God, and when he prayed, it didn't rain for 3.5 years, and then when he prayed again, it rained. And guess what? 7 times he sent his servant out there, and his servant came back 6 times ago. I don't see nothing. Elijah's face was to the ground between his knees. You know why it was between his knees and to the ground? Because he wasn't looking at what he was seeing. He said to his servant, by faith, he said, I hear the sounds of the abundance of rain. Did he hear thunder and lightning? No, that was his spiritual ears. He heard it, so he called it forth. That's what I was doing today. I hear it in the spirit, and I'm calling it forth. So he had his face to the ground because he wasn't going to look at the blue sky. He knew it was coming. He sent his servant out, and 7 times there was nothing but blue. On the 7th time, his servant says, well, I see a cloud the size of a man's hand coming up out of the sea. Woohoo! Hallelujah! So I'm saying, there is a cloud the size of a man's hand coming up out of the sea for you today. I hear the sound of the abundance of rain. So I'm doing my happy dance. And I'm telling you, I've been in the trenches. This has been some of the hardest weeks of my life. In the natural, it looks like the ship's going down. The ship's going down. I'm telling you, the ship is not going down. It is breakthrough time. Breakthrough is coming. Get your rain boots on. We are going to dance together. And you just let them call you crazy. But you're going to run and not grow weary. You're going to walk and not faint. You're going to possess everything that God has for you. Those giants ain't nothing. Those giants ain't nothing for God. He's way bigger than your problems, way bigger than your pain. I love you. You're amazing. And you love someone well, I promise you're going to change the world. Shalom.